with Highway RV in Lake Alfred, Florida. Today I want to take you on a tour of this 2000 Monaco Dynasty. So let's start on the inside and then we'll make our way to the outside. Okay, I want to start the tour of this coach today here on the inside. Again, this is our 2000 Monaco Dynasty. It is the King FD floor plan, which is 40 feet long, and it features one slide out here on the kitchen side, which is the driver's side on this coach. And just want to take an opportunity to go over and tell you some of the features that this coach has, the condition of the interior and the exterior, and a little bit of the history of the coach. We bought this coach, believe it or not, from the original owners. This is a one-owner coach. They bought it brand new in 2000. They put a little over 107,000 miles on it, and they maintained it impeccably. We have all the service records for the coach, and it was really well maintained. In fact, the most recent maintenance was in February or March of this year, and they did a full fluid change on the generator, the engine. They did all the filters. They spent a little over $1,000 on just a no-holds-barred routine service, doing it the way that it needs to be done. So everything's good to go on this coach. All the systems are operational. They took just phenomenally good care of it. The interior of this coach is super clean. The outside is super clean. In fact, on the interior of the coach, there's only two areas that I can really even point out to you that show wear and tear. And I'm going to show you those a little bit later. There's some minor fabric issues in a couple areas of the coach. But other than that, this coach is really, really super clean. So we're going to start over here on the passenger side. We have our monitor panel up here for our black water, gray water, fresh water, all that good stuff. We have our water pump controls. We can operate the slide out from the switch right here, and we can also turn the generator on and off. We have cabinetry up along here. This is the cabinetry for the electronics cabinet. We've got our satellite dish receiver here, because it does have a automatic satellite dish on the roof. We have our video distribution panel right here, and that's all tied in with the Westinghouse flat screen LCD television. It has been upgraded. It doesn't have the old tube television. It's got the modern style television. Dash on this coach is perfect. When I say perfect, it's perfect. There's not even any sun wear or tear on the vents up by the window. There's no rips, nothing. It's absolutely perfect. Over here in the dash, it's your standard Dynasty dash. If you've looked at many Dynasties, they didn't change much over the years. You've got your Sony backup camera. You got your AC and heater controls here. All of the gauges are operational. Over here we have the Allison 6-speed transmission control. That Allison 6-speed transmission is coupled with the Cummins 350 horsepower engine in this coach. And that all rides on the Roadmaster semi-monocoque chassis, which is an 8-bag chassis. The 8 airbags ride outboard of the frame rails on the Roadmaster chassis, which gives you, I think, the best handling of any coach on the road. You can simply do emergency lane changes in this coach that other coaches just won't do. If you're on a Freightliner chassis, a lane change that would tip you over in that chassis is a piece of cake with this Roadmaster. I am a firm believer in the Roadmaster chassis. I think it's one of the best, if not the best chassis on diesel pushers on the road. Both of the brown leather sofas up here, or tan leather sofas, are perfect. No rips, no tears, no soiling. They're absolutely perfect. There's no wear or tear shown on them. They look like they could have come out of a 2011 model. They're just really, really in great condition. We have our HWH computerized leveling controls over here. Coming on over to the living area, we have a sofa sleeper here that's a magic bed style. This folds over and makes a flat sleeping area that I think is roughly equivalent to a full-size bed. The carpet is the original carpet in this coach. It's in nice condition. There's not an over amount of wear and tear on it. There's no stains, no bad traffic areas. It's not brand new, but it's also not anywhere near condition to be replaced. It's clean. It's been well taken care of. Just about as clean as you could ask for a 2000 model. One of the features of this coach is that it has the Ralph Lauren Country Classic color scheme on the interior and the outside. One of the features of the Ralph Lauren packages is this distressed leather. I like to call it boot leather. The sofas are in this brown leather This sofa is in the brown leather, and it kind of has a worn look right from day one. It's supposed to look like that. If you've seen what Ford is doing with the King Ranch series in their pickup trucks, and especially their Super Duty trucks, it's very similar to that. It just has a lot of nice character to it. If you get a little mark on it, no worries, because it's really meant to kind of have a little bit of a worn look to it. It's in really nice shape. There's no cracking, no tears. It's in as nice a shape as you could ask for. Of course, all the window coverings in this coach are day-night shades. They operate just like that, and they are all in working condition. There's no stains on them or rips. We have our wall sconces on the wall. And as we come around here, I'll show you the dining area and the kitchen area. Our dining area is right here. This is a corian topped dining table, and this does pull out, and a leaf goes in there to extend it for seating for 4. We've got 4 chairs for it. 2 of them are fixed chairs. The other 2 are folding chairs that store in the back of the coach. And this is one of the 2 areas where shows a little bit of wear and tear on the coach. Again, we like to do these videos not just to point out the good stuff about our coaches. We're doing these videos so that you know the condition of the coach before you come look at it. So if you're in another state, you're able to determine whether or not this is a coach for you by watching this video and looking at our pictures. And there is a little bit of wear on the back of these seats where over the years, I guess they've rubbed up against things maybe while they were traveling, and there's a little bit of rips on the top of the back of the seats on here. So they could use the backs of the seats recovered. I'm hoping that we have this coach on the lot long enough to get this taken care of. This is the type of thing that we normally take care of here at Highway RV if we have the coach long enough, but it does take a certain amount of time to get that lined up, get the fabric ordered, and get that taken care of. But it's literally something I think that most interior shops could do for a really small amount of money. The other area that I wanted to point out on this coach, the only other place that the fabrics show anywhere is right here on the sofa. There's a spot right here about the size of the palm of my hand where there's a little fraying to the fabric and just a slight discoloration. I don't know if something got spilled on there or what. But other than those 2 items, which both would be really easy, I think, fixes, this one is actually something you would never notice if you weren't looking for it. Other than those 2 items, the interior of this coach is as clean as you're ever going to see on a 2000. All of the tile in the coach is a 6x6 tile. That is part of the Ralph Lauren Country Classic package. Absolutely no cracks in any of it. The tile is all in excellent condition. The grout's in really nice condition. It's not chipping or flaking out. Don't see too many coaches that are 13, 14 years old with tile that's in this good a shape. Coming on around here to the kitchen, of course, we have our corian countertops in the kitchen and a lot more cabinetry. You can see there's cabinetry all down the side of the sofa here. It extends all the way back into the kitchen. It's all the cherry cabinetry, again, solid cherry. This cabinetry just gets prettier and prettier with age as this cherry weathers and ages with time. It gets really pretty, develops more and more character. We have our double bowl solid surface sinks. This is got no lip to it here. It's really nice and easy to keep clean. We have our recessed 3-burner cooktop right here, which is a gas cooktop. And we have our sharp convection carousel microwave right here. Again, everything's in excellent condition. No scratching or chipping on the countertops. Blinds in good condition. Faucets are in good condition. You've got an area right here where you can turn on your water heater, your gas and your electric water heater. We've got plenty of storage below. Down here is storage with a wastebasket, plenty of drawers here, more storage here underneath of the cooktop, and all of this is carpeted in here, so when you put your pans and whatnot in there, they're not going to rattle around as bad. Really a nice thing. Monaco just paid lots of attention to detail on the Dynasty. We just absolutely love them here. We got a 4-door refrigerator, which is a huge upgrade, especially on a 2000 model. Something that you're seeing the same refrigerator and stuff that's 10, 12 years newer. Just a really great. It's a Norcold 4-door refrigerator. Coming on back from there, we've got our washer dryer combo in this cabinet right here, with a kind of a pantry or actually a linen closet probably above that. I believe this would actually, if a person wanted to, is the size that would accommodate putting a stacker in here if you wanted to. But with this option, you've already got the washer dryer in there. Cabinetry's all in good condition. Again, the tile's perfect back here. We're coming on back around here to our corner glass enclosed shower, which is very roomy, and you've got lots of height in there. I'll just kind of step up in there real quick. I'm just about a little under 6 feet tall, and I can reach my hands up pretty far in here. Lots of room, plenty of room in here. You don't feel cramped at all, not claustrophobic. And a beautiful vanity area in here. Got medicine cabinets, mirrored medicine cabinets all around the bathroom here. Again, solid surface countertops, plenty of cabinetry below, all in beautiful condition. Over here we have a large wardrobe here. You keep the leaf for the dining table in here. You've got some cedar lining on the ceiling of that. And you've also got more wardrobe space over here and a bank of drawers, 6 drawers down below. All these drawers right here, so lots and lots of drawer space. So we'll end up our tour back here. We also have the water closet in here. There is a toilet room right in here with another vanity. So you have a sink out here and you have a sink in the water closet. Love having a private water closet. It's really nice being able to have someone, be able to go to the restroom and still someone be able to walk through the coach and that person have complete privacy. Got a beautiful bedspread on here that's coordinating with all the fabrics in here really nicely. It's in excellent condition. It's brand new. We got a small television here in the rear. It is the older tube style television back here. It does have a converter box in this cabinet so that you can receive all the new digital stations. So this is a fully operational TV with all the modern channel availability. We have plenty of cabinets again back here in the bedroom, and it's just in beautiful condition. Everything in here is nice. There's no water spots in the ceiling. There's no evidence of leaks on any of the walls. Carpets are nice. It's just a great coach. You don't run across too many one-owner coaches very often. We're going to have this one for sale at a little bit under the NATA wholesale number, so you can't beat the bargain. It's just a really great bargain. You're going to be hard-pressed to find more coach for your money for under $50,000 than this coach. You can't beat the quality, and you can't beat the fit and finish that Monaco did in the Dynasty. So now that we're done with the interior, let's go ahead and take a trip around the outside of the coach. Okay, so this is the outside of our 2000 Monaco Dynasty. Again, this is the King FD floor plan, which you can see our one slide right here. This is the kitchen slide out that we have. And I want to take you on a tour around the outside of this coach. Let's start right here at the front of the coach. We've got our dual chrome mirrors right here. They're in good shape. They do show a couple of little nicks here and just a couple of little places on them, but overall they look really nice. The front of the coach is nearly perfect. There is no bug chips, no rock chips, no bug marks at all. It's like I said, nearly perfect. It's got a one-piece windshield, which is one of the features that I really like on a coach. Gives you an unobstructed view of the road, and it's one of those features that you don't know you need it till you've had it, and then it's really hard to go back to a two-piece windshield. But it's in beautiful condition. Again, the paint is all good. The headlights are nice and clear, and just a little bit of minor, a little bit of stuff here on the chrome mirrors, a couple of little bubbled up areas and whatnot like that. But overall, they look pretty nice. Coming back to the side of this coach, right here is our entry door, of course. The handle's in good shape. Our steps are in beautiful condition. We've got an awning that pulls out for over the entry door. I don't have that out right now, but we have that. We have individual window awnings on this coach, all aluminum wrapped, as well as aluminum wrap on the patio awning, which pulls out. It is a manual patio awning. It's a Carefree, but it's in really nice condition. The side walls of this coach are nearly perfect, if not perfect. Zero delamination, no checking in the paint, nice and shiny, no scratches really of any sort. It shows as nice as any 2000 model you'll ever see. Just a really, really, really nice coach. The tires on the front are Goodyear G670s, and they are 2010 date codes, of course riding on your aluminum Alcoa rims. Coming back from there, You're going to see we have a large storage bay here that is not full pass-through, but it goes back through the middle of the coach. We have a television out here, and it has an electrical panel and cable hookups out here, so you can watch television while you're on the out on the patio. We are missing a lens on this light. We have it on order, and it will be replaced. The light's operational, but the lens is missing. That will be taken care of with the sale. Right here's our fuel filler. This storage bay is full pass-through, and it has a slide tray that slides on out. These two boxes that you see right here, I wanted to point those out. Those are original tile. Monaco always gave you a little bit of extra tile to go with your coach in case you ever did have any chips or breaks. You know from the interior tour, tile in this is flawless. There's no need for any of that tile. It's never been opened, and I don't foresee ever having to use it. But it is nice to know that if you did have a problem in there, you've got some of the original tile that would match it perfectly. In here we have another pass-through storage bay. It's in really, really nice condition. All of the carpets in these are really in nice shape. There's no evidence of any water leaks. There's no odors or anything like that. They're really nice and clean. Right here is our water heater door, and our water heater behind there, really, really clean. No bugs in there, no rust or anything like that. Really sharp. This, of course, is the back side of our refrigerator. It's all in similar condition. The back of this coach, we've just put brand new Goodyear G670s on it. They're going to have fresh 2013 date codes, and the profile on these tires are pretty large. They're 295/80 22.5s, and those are one of the most expensive RV tires you're going to come across. We just put $3,000 worth of rear tires on this coach, so you are good to go for many years. Your front tires are 2010s and will need replaced probably sometime in 2016 or 17, I would imagine, something like that. These are going to be good for many more years after that, so really in nice condition. Behind here we have our batteries, just your standard battery door. I did want to show you inside this bay. I love how Monaco does the wiring on their coaches. You can see how well organized all the wiring is. Your solenoids are easy to find if you have a problem with one of those. Everything's really well organized. The plumbing and the electrical on the Monaco luxury line is I think one of the high points. They do a really great job of neatly organizing everything. Again, the sidewalls on here are beautiful. Stripes are shiny. There's no damage or anything like that. Just in beautiful condition. So let's come around here to the rear of the coach. And behind here we have our 350 horsepower Cummins engine. I don't have these unlocked right now, but it's really in nice shape. It's not wet, it hasn't leaked, it's not all rusty. It's just a nice clean engine bay. We have our aluminum folding ladder to access the roof. The roof on the Monacos are real nice. I think it's fiberglass, maybe aluminum on this year, but I think it's fiberglass. They actually have little treads down each side of it so that you can safely walk on the roof without falling. Another little attention to detail that Dynasty put in their luxury division. Of course, we have our rear backup camera. All the paint's really nice back here. The only thing I could ever point out on this is some really minor, little rock marks and just a couple, handful of little tiny specks on the back of the coach. Overall, though, like I said, about as clean as you're ever going to see on a 2000. You'd be not ashamed at all of the outside of this coach if it was 10 years, 12 years newer. It's just in that nice a shape. Got your side radiator. That's one of the features that you're looking for on a luxury coach. I don't have that back engine bay opened, but if I did, you would see just how open that engine bay is when you have the radiator on the side. If the radiator's in the rear, you really can't see much of the engine. You got to access everything from underneath the bed. But when you have the radiator on the side, everything's just wide open in there. It's really easy to see leaks. It's really easy to service. It's really easy to get to parts when they need replaced. Again, the tires are new on the back of this coach. This bay right here is the wet bay. Really nice and clean. Everything's operational. It's in nice shape. The white plastic that they made these out of has yellowed over time. Nothing you can do about that. It's just kind of a normal thing, but all of the lettering is still nice and sharp. Definitely not been abused. It's just a characteristic of that plastic that it yellows over time. We have a plastic-lined storage tray or storage area in here. If you were to look farther back in there, you would see our inverter charger back in there and some other kind of stuff like that. But it's just a small storage bay and some electronic components back there. We got our other side of our pass-through storage bay here, and also the other side of our slide tray storage bay right here. And that slide tray will pull out on this side also, so you can access what's on that tray from either side of the coach. Coming up forward from that, we have our propane tank, which is in really nice condition. Not rusted up badly. Very, very, very minor. I almost shouldn't even mention it. It's so minor. Just a tiny, tiny little bit of normal surface rust that you would have. But overall, super clean. Just in really nice condition. Coming up forward from that, I don't know if I've got this. Yeah, I don't have this open. I apologize for that. This is another example of how nicely Monaco organizes their wiring. This is all fuse panel in here, and they do a really nice job of that. The outside of this coach, again, this side's just as nice as the other side. No scratches, really. I don't really see any scratches. Really nice shape, super shiny. This is the Country Club collection. It's part of the Ralph Lauren design package. This is all Ralph Lauren colors on the outside. They're very tasteful. This is a 13, almost 14-year-old coach, but the color scheme is very timeless. It's going to look good. It looks good now. It looked good 14 years ago, and it's going to look good 14 years from now. The outside shell of the Dynasty is just a classic bus kind of a look, and these colors inside and out are just really tastefully done. So I think this is just a really great coach. We love Dynasties here at Highway RV. I think I said that before. But this one's not going to last too long, I'll tell you that. So if you're interested in it, please give us a call. I'd be glad to tell you more about it. I'd be glad to send that picture package out that we do for all of our out-of-state sales, where I'm going to send you 80 or 100 pictures of this coach, all the details of it. Any little flaw that we find on it, you're going to get a picture of it. Any of the high points of the coach, we're going to take a picture of it. So when you come here to look at the coach on our lot, you're going to know exactly what you're looking at before you get here. Again, that's the reason we do these videos. Not just to sit here and make our coach look good. It's to help you in your buying decision, to give you all the information you need to make the right decision when you're buying a coach. So please feel free to give us a call. I hope the video's been helpful to you. I hope you've learned a little bit. And if you have any more questions, feel free to give us a call at Highway RV. Our telephone number is 863-956-1036. My name's Brian Taylor. I'm the owner. You can ask to speak to me, or anyone else who answers the phone can help you out. And I appreciate the time you've taken to watch this video. Again, I hope it's been helpful, and you have a great day, and God bless.